Hey, welcome back to the Tech Festivities. I'm Elric, here once again on the Motherboards.org YouTube channel. Today's video features a Cougar. Nope, this is an Animal Planet, and no, Billy, I'm not talking about your mama, son. What I'm talking about is the new Cougar power supply. That's right. This one we're bringing you today is 800 watts. It's gold certified. We couldn't find it for sale really anywhere in the United States. We did, however, find it over in England, but pound for pound, that was some pretty expensive shiznick. But for now, let's do the unboxing and overview of the new Cougar. So here we have it, folks, the Vortex Technology Cougar GX power supply unit. Big old Cougar here in the front. 800 watts, 5-year warranty, 80 plus gold, pretty good, only platinum's higher than that. We'll flip it around the side here so there's anything worth seeing. I'll let the cameraman get a little shot of this just so you guys can see it. Flip it around now, show you guys the back of the box. Not really much on the back of the box. It just is basically telling you about the most advanced technologies, which is basically the Vortex cooling. That's what it's all about. The Vortex is their air cooling that keeps the power supply running good. It says Cougar, Germany. So, that said, spinning around, let's see here, what do we got here? Well, not in English, so I'm not going to worry about it. Also not in English, so I'm not going to worry about it and show you guys. We'll just begin the unboxing and the power supply. So, I think I need a knife for this bad boy. It's got a little tab right here. I'm going to tab it open. Pull the other tab up. Whoa! It unboxed itself. I don't need to do jack shot. Alright then, I'm going to pull this out. Just pull everything out of the box. We'll get it all out here on the table. We shall take the box and throw it at the cameraman. They love that. You know they do. Alright now. So, I get all this stuff off. First we'll take a look at the unit. Take it out. Now, a lot of people say that the power connectors make it a semi-modular power supply. But I'm going to tell you, buck for buck, I prefer semi-modular. Just having the connections that have to plug into the power could cause problems. You get a short right there and then you're totally screwed and your power supply ain't worth crap. So what's really the point of that? You all need your power anyways, right? Is power something you're not going to need? No, it's not. So let's start with the power. Grab a couple more here. These split apart. We have more. Dual 4 pins, another 8 pin, another 4 pin. Now with this many cables and with this many options for your power connectors, you'll be able to hook it up to many motherboards, including the dual CPU motherboards like the ones that we've seen from the people over at EVGA. So let's show you guys the input connections right here. You can see they're broken down into their different rails. 12 volt V1, 12 volt V4, 12 volt V3. Very nice looking, very clean. Optimal space around each one to plug them in. This is very well made. Show you the top. Camera can zoom in there. You guys can see pretty much all the little specs that are on there. Flip it around. You guys can see it's the Cougar GX G800 all in gold. Looks very, very nice. Flip it around the back. Power switch on and off. The Vortex fan, which it's all famous for, all nice and gold. Very good looking. There's an ECS motherboard out there, one of the latest Z77 motherboards that's all gold. This power supply would go really awesome with that particular motherboard and that gold and black scheme. So that's that part of the unit. We'll set that off to the side. Just real quickly, here's the manual and user's guide. It's just basically going to give you guys a breakdown of all the different connections and stuff like that. Get that out of the way. Next up, we have the screws that screw it into the case. And then what's really cool is they must have known that I was a rocker. They sent me a guitar pick. Now, isn't that cool? Rock and roll, baby. See, Cougar, no, they're made for rockers, man. We'll get that out of the way. The power cable, it's just your standard Wahoo power cable, you know, your 3-pin, blah, blah, blah. Get that out of the way. Now, Here are all the connections. Now these are very interesting looking. I'm going to separate them right now, get them out here on the table, and I'll bring them up one by one to the camera for you. Here we have 2 of the 6 to 8 pin PCIe cables. Notice the custom sleeving. It's very, very rubber-like. If I was to hit somebody, I'd probably get a lawsuit because it's very, very well made. Kind of looks like a car part, which is kind of interesting because, you know, with water cooling and all that, it's like a car part. Then we'll move on. We've got another one. This right here is your standard SATA connections. Pop that one out of the way. Another one for SATA connections. This one has SATA and your standard old school Molex. Got both those on this particular connection. More connections like that as well. SATA and Molex combo cables. Yep. Once again, we have another one of those cables. Oh, nope, this one is purely Molex all the way around. All Molex, 1, 2, 3 Molex. So you could use on your old school CD players and some of the older school hard drives. And then finally we have an adapter cable for one of your fans. So that's everything that comes in the box, man. This is the new Cougar GX 800 watt gold certified power supply. This is the unboxing and overview. We'll see you guys back here on motherboards.org.